It's not fair to Shuto that his adult brother is hogging a room in this house.
That's right. Make room for Shuto.
The lights won't turn on.
What?
My name is Keiichi Sato. I work as an engineer at a company called Waku Waku Systems. That day, I was working from home, dealing with a client. Hello, this is Keiichi Sato.
This is Noah Kagura from Days Factory. Keiichi, about that AI system, don't you want to spread this technology faster?
I get where you're coming from, and I appreciate your enthusiasm, but we need to be careful with contracts, or we'll have trouble later.
But with this technology, we could save so many more patients.
You're right, but as a developer, I also have a responsibility to protect the users.
I guess you're right.
Hey, Keiichi, got a minute?
I'm working right now? Oh, really? That job that pays you $1,000 a month? Working hard, huh?
Listen to this, Keiichi. Shuto's been considered as a candidate for the next head of the hospital.
And look at you. This is why I can't even let you take over our factory.
So, I wanted to ask. I'd like to use this room as my study. What?
That's right. It's not fair to Shuto that his adult brother is hogging a room in this house. You need to move out and be independent right now.
That's right. Make room for Shuto.
I don't mind moving out, but who's going to pay the utilities? Dad's pension alone won't be enough, will it? Obviously, I'll pay for it.
That's right. Shuto's the one we can count on.
I've been the one paying. $2,000 every month. The utilities are auto-drafted from my account. You never even thought about it?
What are you talking about? There's no way utilities cost that much.
You think so? Even with the heated floors and everything, Keiichi's only paying for electricity, right? That time we switched electric companies. We weren't around, so it got set up with Keiichi's account for auto draft. That's what you're talking about, isn't it? It's not just that. Well, whatever, it doesn't matter anymore. No matter what I say, they won't believe me anyway. Fine, I'll move out then. Good luck with everything. I'll take care of the paperwork on my end. Oh, wait, I'm still on the phone with Noah. Sorry about that, Noah.
No, I'm fine, but... Keiichi, are you okay?
Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry you had to hear all that. There are people like my parents out there, so I need you to be cautious. Do you have time later? Let's meet up and talk in person. 1 month after I fled the house. Huh? Wait.
What's wrong?
The lights won't turn on.
What? What do you mean?
The TV won't turn on. What's going on?
Isn't it a power outage?
No, the neighbors have power. Hello? Our electricity isn't working.
Let me check. Sir, your contract has been terminated.
What? Terminated?
Yes, the account holder, Keiichi Sato, requested a change of contract holder last month.
What?
However, it appears the follow-up procedures weren't completed.
Wait, did I get an email right after he left? I'll send you a URL for the paperwork, so make sure you complete it. I didn't even notice this came in.
That Keiichi, doing whatever he wants.
Come to think of it, when we switched to the current electric company, we let him handle everything because it was too much trouble.
So, the auto draft account really was Keiichi's? Now that I think about it, Keiichi never once asked us for our account number.
No way. There's no way he could afford it on his salary.
Then how has he been paying all this time?
What would you like to do? If you'd like, we can proceed with a new contract.
We have no choice but to sign a new contract.
From now, the electricity won't be restored until tomorrow at the earliest.
What? Everything in the fridge will be ruined.
What do you want me to do? It's not my fault. We need to do something about this. The next day at Days Factory. So that's why I'd like to introduce your AI-equipped medical devices. With my surgical skills and AI diagnostic capabilities, I'll be unstoppable. I'll be able to process more patients much more efficiently.
You'll be able to process them?
Just a figure of speech. So, where's the contract? Waku Waku's system? Keiichi Sato? Wait, what? This is my brother's name. Don't tell me. Keiichi is the developer of this AI system?
Yes, you didn't know? Keiichi developed this groundbreaking AI system after years of research and hard work. He's already obtained patents for it.
What? But he's just a regular employee.
That was a training period, apparently. I heard he chose a company with excellent educational programs and research facilities over a higher salary. He's independent now, and just from the licensing fees for this system, he must have quite an income.
I see. So of course electricity bills wouldn't even faze him. He never said a word about any of this. If I'd known, I wouldn't have kicked him out. Well, no use worrying about it now. If my talented brother made the system, I can trust it. Let's get the contract signed right away. I'll explain things to my brother.
I refuse.
What?
We cannot enter into a contract.
What are you talking about all of a sudden?
This contract proposal, have you read it? All responsibility for AI diagnostic errors shall be borne by the developer and factory. The hospital shall bear no responsibility whatsoever.
If the machine makes a mistake, we shouldn't have any responsibility.
No, AI is only meant to support physicians. The final diagnosis and responsibility should lie with the doctor. A contract that pushes everything onto us, that's far too unfair.
What?
Also, what you said about your brother earlier, you clearly didn't recognize his true abilities, but Keiichi is a brilliant engineer. As someone related to a business partner, shouldn't you show more respect?
How do you know about that?
Someone who can't even value their own family, who only pushes their selfish demands. I cannot work with someone like that on matters of life and death. Please leave.
Wait. I'm a customer and the next head of the hospital. A contract with me would be great for this factory's track record. Yeah, you should be thanking me. This is bad. If I can't get a contract here, my performance review.
Track record? Don't you mean liability? Your brother, Keiichi Sato, gave me a checklist for contracts. Item 1. Operational errors due to inadequate IT literacy on the client's part are not covered under warranty. Item 2. Does the facility have a system in place to regularly verify AI diagnostic reasoning and have physicians perform double checks?
Huh? What's that? It's AI, so it should all be automatic, right? If we have to double check everything, it won't improve efficiency.
That's exactly the IT illiteracy I'm talking about. AI isn't a magic wand. It's a tool that presents possibilities based on massive amounts of past data. For a physician with final decision-making authority to not understand how it works and just say, do it automatically, but we won't take responsibility, that's like driving without a license, causing an accident, and then suing the manufacturer.
What did you say? Whatever. Don't come crying to me later. What do I do? I thought this would make things easier. I need to find another company.
Several weeks later, no other company would take him on.
What am I gonna do? I can't finish all this work. Why do I have to check all this mundane stuff? With AI, this would be done in an instant.
Dr. Sato, could you double check this x-ray?
Give me a break.
But it's urgent, so please.
Seriously, I'm so busy.
Dr. Sato's been in such a mood lately. He couldn't get the AI from Day's factory, right? I heard other hospitals reduced overtime thanks to that system. Man, if the doctor hadn't been so full of himself, he could have had it easier too.
Everyone's saying it's my fault. It's all that saleswoman's fault.
At the same time, Noah and I... This is truly an amazing system. Diagnostic speed has improved dramatically. Thank you.
However, the AI is only providing reference information. Please make sure your doctors perform the final checks themselves. Over-relying on machines can lead to unexpected mistakes.
Yes, I understand. It's equipment meant to maximally support human capabilities, right?
Yes. KG, thank you. I was in such a rush to spread this technology. But because you stopped me and said to be careful with contracts, I avoided signing with bad hospitals. If I'd signed on with a hospital that would push all responsibility onto us, things would be terrible right now.
I'm glad you were willing to hear me out. Your straightforward passion and my caution, I think we make a good team, don't we?
Yes.
A few days later, my brother Shuto.
Shuto, when are you going to introduce the AI? I'm getting complaints flooding in from the staff.
I'm very sorry. I'm currently negotiating with another factory.
You're skilled at surgery, but you have zero coordination skills. Do you think all you need to do is operate? At this rate, I can't make you the next director. Hey, Shuto, how much longer?
Our factory's equipment is getting old. So we need you to get promoted and help us out.
I know. Everyone's pressuring me. I'm at my limit too. 1 month later, at Tokimeki Hospital where Shuto works. Alright, diagnosis complete. AI really is convenient. I made the right choice working with Doki Doki Factory. However, a few weeks later. Are you kidding me? You missed it? We were told everything was fine because the AI said there were no abnormalities. This is bad. I've angered the family of a VIP patient that Director Sakano asked me to take care of. Well, that's because the AI's accuracy. When we doctors make judgments alone, there can be mistakes. So we had the AI check it, but apparently it couldn't catch it either. But don't worry. If we extend the hospital stay by 1 month, we were promised we'd be discharged next week to celebrate our grandchild's birthday. And yet everything was AI this, AI that. If you'd had a proper discussion with us, maybe the result would have been different.
Yes, we wanted to hear your medical opinion too. But all you did was show us a machine screen with barely any explanation. Don't you think there was a complete lack of adequate explanation beforehand? Of course, we know it's not entirely the machine's fault. But then we would have liked more time for dialogue with the time you saved.
We're transferring hospitals, and we're filing a lawsuit, so be prepared. No. Dr. Sato, there were several concerning aspects of your care. You told us to trust the AI and not worry, didn't you? No. That was just a figure of speech. That's why I recorded all the surgery explanations during consultations. What? You just briefly showed us the AI screen, without specific risk explanations or alternative treatment options. This is a clear violation of informed consent. Director Sakano, what's going on with this hospital? Letting such an irresponsible doctor use AI, a black box system. Should I consider this hospital-wide negligence?
No, absolutely not. This was all Dr. Sato forcefully pushing ahead saying it would be fine.
Director Sakano?
You're the one who signed on to work with some shady company like Doki Doki Factory. I told you to go with Days Factory.
But the budget. Save your infighting for the courtroom. The damages will be in the hundreds of millions. Count on it. A few days later.
I've reviewed the contract. It clearly states that AI diagnostic results are reference values, and final judgment is the user's responsibility. It will be difficult to hold the factory liable.
What? That's not what they said. They said it was the perfect system.
It's your fault for not confirming. The hospital can't protect you in this case. We'll have to give you severe disciplinary action. And of course, our hospital too.
I'm screwed. At the same time,
there you are, Keiichi. Help us.
Dad? Mom? Why are you here?
We called Wak Waka's system and they told us you were here. And never mind that. Shuto's in trouble. He's about to be sued.
And?
Let our factory use your patents. If we can make machines with your AI, we can supply Shuto's hospital and turn things around.
We're family, so it's fine, right? Give us it for free.
We refuse.
What? Who asked you? Stay out of this.
I'm Keiichi's partner. Besides, it's a condition we've established. We don't contract with anyone who has a history of AI-related incidents.
But
You never paid any attention to Keiichi before, and now you come asking for help when it's convenient. And that's far too selfish. First, you should apologize for your past behavior. Keiichi received no love from you and struggled all on his own. But he never became bitter and continued believing in people and working hard. I was stubborn at first too, and we clashed constantly, but Keiichi changed me. The reputation and trust can't be built overnight. Y'all need to transform yourselves as human beings first. We can talk after that.
But...
what are we going to do?
A few days later. I can't believe I got fired. I thought AI would make things easier.
The electricity got cut off again.
Shuto's unemployed too. What's going to happen to us?
I don't have any confidence I can live properly anymore.
Maybe we should ask Keiichi to come back. So anyway, Keiichi, how about coming back?
No, sorry, but that's not happening. You've got my brother, and you and Mom can still work. How about becoming independent for once?
Keiichi?
Meanwhile, Noah and I...
About the specs for the new equipment,
Yeah,
can't we increase the sensitivity of the sensor a bit more?
we could, but it would also increase the risk of malfunctions, you know?
Please make it work somehow. With your skills, Keiichi, you can do it.
You're overestimating me.
Displaying analysis results. Your conversation intimacy level is 99%. You're a perfect match. Perhaps you should discuss your future together.
What? Hey!
The AI saw right through us. So, what do you think? Wanna talk about the future?
Yes.